My political proposition today is in regards to educational reform. In educational learning, what we go through is adapting ourselves to a process that has been around for a while. Whether that process rings true with us in different ways that we learn, we must adapt our needs to that process versus that process adapting to our individual needs as learners. What brings to pass is, with this being said, everyone learns in different ways. They retain the information and also apply learned information in different ways in their daily lives. Others are able to retain what a teacher teaches them 2 weeks later and also be able to repeat that back to the teacher, while another student might not be able to. When going deeper into this, sometimes it's better to ask, how did education form the system that it has now? A TED speaker and also an author, an educator, Sugat Mitra from India, has published a lot of different works and poses the question that knowledge is obsolete. In the notion of saying that we can acquire knowledge when it is needed nowadays, and moving forward with the idea that we may be able to create a new or reform education and the policies to have teachers help the students in a learning process to want to learn and to find answers for themselves. To be able to understand the educational system, it was actually designed years and years ago, and its origins actually come from the military. You have the British Empire, that used to be one of the biggest empires in the world at one point, and when they had just a handwritten ledger system, and when letters were delivered by boat, they literally had to create a human working computer. And with that being said, in the system, the end goal was in that system where they taught reading, writing, mathematics. In that system, they wanted to be able to take someone from New Zealand, and if they had to ship them to Canada, that they could still be the most effective person possible. Now, the system today is the same. The empire is not there. The world has changed greatly, but the educational system has stayed the same. But with that change in the world, today a lot of the needs of knowing addition, subtraction, multiplication, being able to read, being able to have good handwriting to make it legible when delivering any type of works for another person. Those are still taught today, where a lot of the systems or programs or softwares designed do that for us. Maybe reading is something that we still need to know, but maybe read discerningly, because one of the issues nowadays is maybe we have too much information and we need to vet that information and make sure it's correct for us. What I propose, or to reform and a policy that needs to be put forward, is to teach teachers how to create a yearning for learning, to help students want to learn and to learn how to find answers for themselves, because the answers are out there. It's just a matter of finding them and engaging the student to do so.